set up yet. Yeah, so I don't have everything set up, so hopefully I will soon. But today, I'm gonna be journaling. I haven't journaled in like 2 months, question mark. This last time I did it in September, and it's December, so whatever that is. But I hope that the audio is gonna be okay on this because the microphone is kind of far away. But December 4th was the last full moon of the year. So we're just making a little journal for that. This is kind of inspired by one of my friends that I knew, like a Facebook friend that I knew from a group. So yeah, firstly, my rough idea, I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but I want to cut this blue paper up a little bit. Let's see how good of a straight line I can cut here. I should probably be using a ruler, but I don't have one. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and hope for the best here. Does that look? That looks pretty straight across. Honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. I am a perfectionist, but it stops me from doing things, so I'm trying to get over that. I also do not have the right type of tape. I have this really wonky tape that, well, frankly, I don't know how this is even gonna work. Look how thick it is. Oh, there's the camera. Okay. Look how thick. Like, I don't know. This is the only like tape that I really have, other than like the decorative washi tape. So we honestly might just use this, despite it just being hidden underneath the paper, because I also don't have any glue. I don't know if this is gonna work though, because it's a really. Oh, we're gonna have to cut the sides of this too. I also have unfortunately loud neighbors. So if you hear stuff, the person that lives below me has like a woodworking hobby business. I'm not really sure. All I know is that he works with wood and very, very loud. Okay, we are actually gonna try a little bit of this tape. And you know, anybody who knows that like lives in an apartment knows that upstairs neighbors can also be loud. So apologies. Hopefully, I don't think that the dog barking picks up on the mic a lot, but there is also a dog that lives in these apartments, so okay. No, that's not straight enough. I'm taking it off. Okay. Hopefully that looks good. I'd say that's okay. That's pretty good. And I was thinking maybe we put the other part right here. Honestly, I'm kind of winging this. Like that. I thought this paper, it says "In the Darkest Night," was fitting because is the cold moon, and it's, the full moon in the coldest part of the year. Well, for the northern hemisphere, that is at least. Okay. I also if this doesn't stay, I can just get glue later and make it work at a different time. So, okay. I have a bunch of stickers here that are blue as well. But I don't know if I should put the stickers first or not. This one says fly to the moon, so that one seems kind of fitting. I don't know if we're gonna add that though, because to be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe, let's see. I bought these a long time ago. Well, anyways, maybe we should start with some of the information that I have on the cold moon. First, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna write cold moon. Maybe like half on, half off of this. Yeah. We are gonna do that. First, let's make some pencil ideas. Yeah, that is not enough space. This is why it's good to start with using a pencil. Okay, that is looking at that's looking better. This is not centered though. I wish I had a better camera set up so you could see what I'm doing better, but okay. About there. I have some information, so I have kind of like what it means, and I also have some associated colors, crystals, plants, and herbs. Now, in my own practice, I kind of just do whatever feels right to me. As an atheo-pagan, I don't necessarily believe in a supernatural thing, so I kind of just I don't take things so seriously. So, in this, when I was looking online for correlations between, like correspondences, I got several different results, like at different sites at different things, so I kind of just picked and choose what felt right to me. So, don't take me as like a source if you're just take this as for fun. Anyways, just saying, just putting that out there. So when we get to that part, just be aware. Okay, now just doing the lettering for cold moon. perfectionist, and I'm trying to work on that because it kind of inhibits my ability to do things because I'm like scared of failure, I guess. I don't know. So one of my goals, I guess, personal goals, is to just do stuff, and that's kind of difficult for me. But yeah, so we're not gonna try to make this perfect. I had to remind myself that this is okay if it doesn't look good. It just needs to exist. So okay, I think I'm gonna do moon in silver. Because I don't have white. I don't have a white pen. I want a white pen so bad, and I haven't gotten one yet. I had like, so when I was in high school, I went to the Kansas State Art Institute for like a summer program, and I bought like a really nice white pen from the campus store, and I've been wanting that pen again because it ran out. Because I used that like crazy. It was such a good pen. It was like jelly something. Jelly something was the name of the pen. So if anybody knows, let me know. Because I loved that pen so much. This pen like scared me for a second. I didn't think I thought it wasn't gonna work for a split second there. I like putting little curls in my O's to be extra. Now let's add some like little sparkles or something. I think what we're gonna do to reflect the dark blue, I'm gonna put dark blue on like this side, probably saying correspondences, and I'll list the correspondences here. Question mark. Or maybe not. I'm thinking. Okay, so I have for like words to associate with the gold moon, I have stillness, reflection, and release. So I'm wondering if I like have R as R, or if I go stillness, reflection, release, or if I do reflection, stillness, release. Stillness, reflection, kind of similar if you think about it, kind of. Well, not really, but like they're kind of the same thing in a way. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, so I might put the stillness in blue right here, because I feel like stillness is like the main. Okay, that's way too big. Stillness seems to be like the main thing about this moon that I was seeing across different sources that I was looking at. So usually when I make these, when I'm not on camera, I take more time planning, but to be honest, I haven't been feeling well lately, and I have mastocytosis syndrome, which I've mentioned on this channel before, and I have swelling that happens in my hands to the point where I can't hold a pencil. So I'm just worried that I'll start feeling sick again. So I'm like, let's just get this done. Not that I don't enjoy it. I love to draw. I wanted to go to school for art originally, but I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been hell on earth. Because I ended up having to I ended up having to like leave campus for medical reasons. And anyways, I went for psychology. So if I would have went for art, I would have had a terrible time completing my assignments. I not somebody you can. Well, I have ADHD as well, so you know, I'm not one who goes with schedules and plans very well. Though I love to have them, I'm not very good at keeping them. But because of my disability, I kind of sometimes things I want to do I can't do. So I just kind of have to do things on. So like today is December 5th when I'm recording this right now, not the actual day of the cold moon, because I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so yeah, I'm not very good at that, but that's also something I'm trying not to get upset about. Now I gotta figure out, I know I'm gonna put reflection and release on here somewhere, either here, or here, or here, and here. Just gotta plan on that first. Where I'm gonna put the correspondences. Maybe we could put colors and crystals here, and then, no, crystals and plants, and then colors here. Yeah, okay. But I'm gonna make it like a little moon drawing. It's already been 21 minutes since I started recording this. It's crazy. Oh, editing me is not gonna have fun with that. Okay. My camera ran out of space, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. So I don't know exactly where it cut off, but I am gonna have to. I think I had started writing down the crystals and stuff, but I need to move them upwards a little bit. So crystals. I need my glasses on. I can't see my computer. Crystals. Ruby. Garnet. Clear. Quartz. And moonstone. And then I said I was going to actually put colors here because the plants and herbs is too long to fit. So colors, red, green, blue, like a deep blue, I'm just gonna write blue, silver, white, black. Okay, still not enough space to fit all of it, so ruby. Ruby, garnet, clear, quartz, and moonstone. Colors, red, green, blue, silver, white, and black. Okay, there's enough room now. And I'll put plants and herbs over there. So for this, what should I use? Should I use a different blue? Or I could use black. Maybe I might just use black, to be honest. Oh, realizing that it might lead through on the other side, unfortunately. Didn't think about that, Chris. Ruby. I saw ruby on a lot of different spelling that right? Yeah. Garnet. Clear quartz because it's like I should have written this down. Clear quartz because of the so clear quartz for its clarity and intention. So that's why I put that one. And moonstone because well it's a moonstone. That's often used for any kind of moon related things. So yeah. Now colors. Okay. Should I make the colors the actual color? Like, should I write red with red? And I'm gonna say no because I feel like that's gonna ruin the vibe of like what's going on here right now. Even though originally that's what I was gonna do. Okay, red and green, literal Christmas colors. I am gonna write deep blue because I think we have space now. Deep blue, like the color that says cold. Silver, like silver bells. I love silver. Silver is kind of like the vibe for my Christmas decor. White because of snow, and black because it's cold and hard out. Yeah. Okay. I had to take a little break, so I'm back. Hopefully, you probably wouldn't have noticed unless I said that, I would assume. But yeah, I'm honestly starting to feel a little ill. So, I don't know. Hopefully, I can manage to finish this today before it gets to a point where I can't hold a pencil. It's not at that point yet, and it might not get to that point, but I don't want it to get to that point, so. Okay, crystals, colors, we still need the plants and herbs. Plants. And herbs. I've always been told that it's pronounced herbs without the H, but I've seen multiple people pronounce it with a B. I mean an H. Like herbs. And I'm now confused, to be honest. Is that like a dialect thing? Like, do Americans say it different than people in the UK, or what is going on with that? Or are they just pronouncing it wrong? I'm confused, so I don't know if anyone has the answer for that. So the plants and herbs that I have is pine, because that was on a lot of things, and also like, I mean, makes sense, right? Cedar as well makes sense. Mistletoe. Holly, because, well, also, you know, same reason kind of makes sense, and also because of like Frau Holly from like Germanic folklore. Cinnamon, because, well, cinnamon to me is just a really wintry feeling. Me and my husband made like cinnamon dough ornaments for our tree. So, you know, feels correct. Oranges, I'm also planning didn't see it anywhere, but I love cloves. To me, it's like my mom would get us oranges and we'd like stick cloves in them when I was a kid, and that to me is just very like winter holiday to me. So that, and then also peppermint, because, well, a lot of things are flavored peppermint around Christmas. So yeah, I'm like double checking to make sure my audio and my video are still rolling, because I'm always worried that they're gonna just cut on me, because it happens like it did earlier. Pine, cedar, mistletoe, holly, cinnamon, orange. Wait, orange should be not plural because nothing else is plural. So, and we're just gonna write orange. Orange. And clove, I guess. Is cloves, does it need an S? Is it just clove? Let me look that up. Oh, it's just clove. Like, the S isn't. The S makes it plural. I was just like double checking. Peppermint. Yeah, okay. Let's erase this part now, because I left the room for a second, so it should probably be fine. Now we are almost done. Going to write reflection and release still. Which I should probably write completely out in pencil first. I feel like release needs to be centered. Something like that. You can't really see it, but yeah. I don't know how well this silver is gonna show up, to be honest. So maybe I should use something else. We're just gonna do it. Reflection. Reflection. And release. Release. Yay. And some little stars on the side. Okay. Yes. Perfect. We have stickers, but I don't know what would be the best. I don't even know what this is. I have a lot of stickers. We have this kind of is the colors that we're using. I have butterflies, but I don't feel like butterflies is the correct vibe for like winter, you know. A space whale. I have like very stickers today. Maybe some smiley faces. Honestly, no. Honestly, I don't think so. Okay, so I need to finish this though. With black, I think we should use black. A scary circle time because circles are hard to get perfect. But we're not trying to be perfect, I guess. Still don't want it to be too lopsided though. Now I need the other side of the moon. Okay, awesome. In this gap, I think I'm just gonna make some sparkles, to be honest, because none of these stickers are quite fitting what we need right now. Okay, I have an idea actually. I could put just like a little strip of tape, but this isn't quite the blue maybe that we want. I have this black, but we're using a lot of silver, and this is gold, unless I want to try adding gold into the mix. And I don't think I do. So I might just go with my original idea. Okay. Yeah, sparkles. Sparkle time. My husband is in the other room right now. Hopefully he's not making any audible noise that is being picked up right now. Because I can hear more than the mic picks up, so I'm not exactly sure what is coming through or not. Because honestly, I don't feel like I have a great setup for ASMR, but I'm not sure how to improve that. Okay. And let's erase these lines that we have here. I also have some lines over here. And that erased the actual pen for some reason. Okay. So low-key a little boring, but honestly, I like it. It's simple and it's I like it, to be honest. I like the simpleness of it. Sometimes I get more complex and sometimes I get more simple. Where is it? This is one of my favorite ones I've done. Sticking together. But yeah, so I think it's cute. Oh, my hair. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you like this video and if you'd want to see something like this again or not. And if you did not like this video,